Hmm. Journey. No, I still can't do backgrounds on here. Oh well, whoever comes in, comes in. Otherwise, I'll just make this a broadcast. Oh, okay. Okay, welcome, welcome. Trying to see how many people is actually going to pop in on this one. YouTube Live is a lot dead, a lot more dead than my TikTok Live. So I'm seeing how many people actually going to come in and listen to this. But since this is already a recorded broadcast and it's going to be on my channel anyway, I guess I should start talking about some of the stuff that's going on. Man, I don't think this world has ever been so close to war, like in my lifetime ever. Like it's scaring me to a point where I'm like, damn, these guys are really in a point where they cannot turn back on any front right now. We got China issue, we got the Russia issue, we have the Iran issue, we have the North Korea issue, we have the La Palma issue. We have so much shit going on at once. Oh, and by the way, La Palma's third volcano went off today. The third cone blew. When they said, oh, it was never going to happen, that's never going to happen, and it happened. It happened. Nobody's talking about it now, but it happened. So this is getting out of hand, man. So what is going on? Why is the world heating up? And I just looked up the U.S. Navy site where they show all their Navy carriers and shit and where they're located. There's only one in the U.S. There's one Eastern Europe. Do you know where the rest is? Right by Russia and China. Every single one of them right now. If y'all don't know, they've been heating up really fast. The U.S. been sending jets to Russia's southern border. The U.S. is flying over the Polish and Belarus situation. Russia's been flying nuclear weapons, their nuclear jets over Belarus. Belarus is now asking Russia for their nuclear jets, saying, hey, we need this to watch the border. Like, this shit's getting out of hand, bro. It is getting crazy. Then they already said this is beyond the Cold War. China making U.S. warships to attack in the desert. Like, guys, this is getting real, man. So, man, America need to wake up, bro. We sleep. A lot of people don't even know this is going on. They think this is the distraction. Morning, let's hope it's all effort to spend money. Nah, it wouldn't be like this, and they wouldn't be hiding it from you. Like if they were bringing it out saying, "Oh, this is happening right now. This is getting crazy," then I'd be like, "Okay, maybe something's up." But they're hiding it. I literally got to go into my international news to find this shit, and it's so much worse than we think it is. I don't think this is just for profit. I don't think this is to get people scared. I don't think that they're just trying to fuck with your head. I think these guys are actually doing this shit right now. These guys are actually getting ready to blow each other's fucking head off. The language is a whole different level. They're not talking. They're not communicating. Russia is now trying to call for peace because NATO got hella shit on their border, and NATO's not listening. So China tried to call for peace over Taiwan. Nope, the U.S. ain't answering the phone. So we already know where this is heading to. We already know what they want. They want a war with Russia and China. This is what they wanted for a long ass time. The Democrats rule everything right now, and they're taking it over. This is what they want. I don't know why. I don't know if they just want to test their weapons like little kids in the toy store. I don't know if they're just, you know, just interested to see what Russia and China can do. But things are opening up everywhere. I've seen the U.S. troops get attacked in Syria. I was reading on that. I just read on that actually a few minutes ago before I went live. Iranian soldiers are getting attacked in Syria. There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot fucking going on. And I told you guys, I warned everybody in my last live, I told them, I said, look, watch when the U.S., Russia, and China start going at it. Watch when they get closer to going at it, and you watch the world. The world's going to go in chaos because those are the big leaders of the world. Once they start fighting, there's no one else to lead these other countries to get out of this. And that's just on the real. So keep your eyes open, man. Shit's been really, really fishy. I've been seeing bombers over my fucking town. And I'm like, dude, We never get no fucking nuclear bombers like this over our town. What the fuck's going on? Are they transportating military? Are they, you know, trying to fly over areas that they've never flew over before? Like seeing tanks on trains and everything. Everybody's reporting all this shit. People scared on the west coast of California because those ships are still there. More and more are popping up, more and more. Still don't know what's in them ships. Still don't know. But man, we need great brains to get this together, man. Now, on La Palma, I know people keep asking me about La Palma. What's going on with La Palma? Please report more on La Palma. I don't report a lot on La Palma because La Palma is mixed with misinformation and good information. What I know truthfully from La Palma is if the volcano blows its top and enough of the cone rocks hit the water, there will be a tsunami. That is true. That is true. It's been reported by everybody, but that's what they're keeping down. What is false about La Palma is everyone is trying to say that it's going to take a major earthquake for it to cause a tsunami. And, you know, the eruption is going to be the cause of this and all that. No, no. It's on its third eruption right now. It's on its third eruption. So if tsunami was going to happen, it would have happened around the second one. It's already on the third one. Now, if the cone block blows its top and it hits the water, yes, we will have a tsunami, a horrible one, because the island would collapse. It would be over. It would be over. But that has not happened yet. So far, we're in the clear. And I have a big reason. This is why everyone's heating up, because maybe there is something with La Palma that has something to do with everything that's going on elsewhere. There might be more volcanoes to erupt. There might be more chaoses to come. There might be more things to happen that they're not telling us about. We don't know this. But that's why I'm keeping your guys' eyes open. I'm looking at everything that I can. We're already in the asteroid belt. They already been reporting to see a couple asteroids that's been blindsiding us from the sight of the sun coming in through the Earth's atmosphere. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot. And this ain't conspiracy theory. This is shit that I'm reading up on. This is shit that I read up on every day, that I keep up on, because I've known about it for a while. They've been saying we were in the asteroid belt for about 4 years. And they said we wouldn't feel it until 2021, 2022, or maybe 2023 when the asteroids actually start hitting. And they said if you look at the night sky, if you go to a very clear area and look at the night sky, you'll see that we're in the asteroid belt because meteors will constantly start flying through your atmosphere. You'll hear them hit the rocks, like zoom, 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 which I have. I went to we have a Portage Lakes up here. It's a nice big lake, and you can see the sky perfectly. And I've seen like a couple rocks just zooming past the atmosphere. It's amazing. It's good to hear and see, but scary at the same time. Like, damn, what if one of them motherfuckers fly through, man? I'm right here. Man, I'd be fucked. Anyways, man, Javante Coker news here, man. Shit is getting wild. They shut down my big TikTok channel. So I've been using YouTube now as my big platform because now I'm up to 10K on YouTube. Congratulations, I went live. I love you guys. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing my content. Thank you for listening, because not a lot of people want to listen these days. People are too distracted and too cautious. They want to be close to their families. They want to believe life is going to last forever. But over here, we keep it real, man. It's not going to last forever. And anything can stop that at any given day. That's why I tell people to get closer to your families. That's why I tell people to unify. We shouldn't be fighting. Why are we fighting? Why are we making our lives worse? We only got one life. Why make it worse? But that's up to, them to listen to. But with this Russia and China shit, man, we don't want this, bro. We don't want this beef right now. I'm sorry, man. I know the U.S. want this war so fucking bad. I don't know why their trigger finger is itching so bad, but man, the U.S. is testing Russia so fucking bad. And once this war blows off, we don't know what's going to happen. And I keep telling people this. They keep asking for, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Do y'all know it can start with nuclear weapons? That the U.S. and Russia might not even waste time to just do a counterattack on each other. They might just start with nukes because that's the most powerful thing that they have. Do y'all remember what they used to say? The first one to use the nukes is the most likely to win. The last one would be the country destroyed. So, and damn, I wish I could post my articles on here like I do on TikTok. I wish I could just go in here and hit a green screen and it'll pop up, but it looks like YouTube ain't up there yet. Because I have so many articles I want to show you guys with these nuclear capable bombers and how U.S. is making nuclear weapons more likely in this next war. Because that's all they're deploying is nuclear jets, nuclear missiles to Germany, nuclear, what was it? The nuclear unit they just opened up in Germany again. So Germany might be getting some of our nuclear weapons. How do you think Russia's going to feel about that? And Russia's thinking about selling Belarus nuclear jets. So what do you think is going to happen with Ukraine and the U.S.? You think the U.S. is going to give Ukraine some of our nuclear jets? And what is that going to do to Russia? Russia going to fucking flip. That means there'll be nuclear weapons right under their doorstep. That means they can't trust shit we do. Anything we do is unpredictable. This is the problem with a superpower war. At least when we go to war with Iraq, we know we're not going to get attacked with nuclear weapons right back at us. With Russia or China, we don't know what's coming. We don't know what missiles they're sending up in the sky. We don't know. So we have to counter with nuclear weapons. It's kind of like a game of cat and mouse. Who's going to do it first? And I'm pushing this because people really don't believe in nuclear war. They say it's impossible. They're like, no, that's stupid. It's suicide. They don't got these huge ass bunkers underground just for the fun of it. They pay trillions of dollars for these bunkers for nothing. Under these mountains and shit, under Washington, D.C. and all that. They got huge ass bunkers filled with food and shit for their government. And you don't think that they are not plotting some kind of world-ending event? They got sperm samples on the moon. They got sperm samples underground. They got sperm. Man, come on, bro. They're ready. They're ready to restart. They're ready. It's everywhere. You just got to look it up. I know all about this shit. That's why I'm like, man, wake up, man. Because from what I heard, November 1st is when the politicians started going to their bunkers anyway. And you're going to hear more about people dying and getting arrested and disappearing. So it's up to you to believe it. But once this war starts, man, nowhere's safe. It could be a plane flying over your city. It could be a plane or a nuke dropping in your city or a missile or anything. Russia and China is no game, man. They got tech. They got weapons. Don't let our government fool you and say that they're an easy target. No, the fuck they're not. Because if they were an easy target, then the Cold War wouldn't have been such a big deal, would it? We would have been at war with China if they were such an easy target. We would have been conquered China. But we know, whatever we throw at them, they can throw right back. Just like Russia. Whatever we throw at Russia, they can throw right back. They got satellites up there too. They got lasers too. They got carriers too. China now has more warships than us. So they say. Maybe weaker warships, but they have more warships. So that means they could come here. They could come here too. Then, oh, by the way, did y'all hear about the Chinese warships that's on our west coast? Because the U.S. is in Taiwan right now. So China sent more warships to our west coast. Damn, I wish I could post this on here. It should be in my last video or the video before that. Go watch it. But there is Chinese warships on our west coast now. They're here. Again. And I don't know if this is going to be some test or drill because everything's heating up in Europe right now. So I'm guessing that China's getting ready to make their move too. And I already posted about the counterattack we're supposed to get. So much shit, man. I had to talk about this, man, because it's been bothering me for the last couple of days. I try to post it on my locals. My locals don't want to listen. Like, oh, yeah, Javante talking that propaganda crap. I'm like, propaganda crap is on your shit. You better look up. You better wake up, man. Cold War 2.0, we are already past that. We're probably in a warm war now. where everybody's testing each other out, getting ready to get their weapons heated up and ready, and it's gonna be over, man. I'm telling you, once a U.S. soldier or a jet or a warship or a Russian or a Chinese, any of those get shot down, any of their troops, soldiers, warships, airplanes, whatever costs hella money, it's over. That'll be the last thing, the last peaceful moment we have on the news. Because once that breaks out, there's no calming it down. There's no one above us to calm that down. They'll be like, hey, Russia, China, come to the sitting table and let's have a ceasefire. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It ain't gonna be that. They gonna look at them like they're retarded. Like, who are you to tell us what the fuck to do? We can sell this on our own. Wake up, man. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. Wake up. This shit's getting out of hand, man. I'm gonna try to go live on here more. I see that I can only probably get up to 6 to 7 people on here. And I know the more and more I keep going on here, the higher and higher that my viewers will go. Maybe it's the time too. It is early in the morning, so maybe I should try to start going live in the afternoon. But I did this immediately because all the articles that I read the last couple of days, man, has been horrible. It's been horrible. So I had to go live to talk to you guys about this. Be safe, man. Protect your families, and let's get this shit together, man. It's getting bad, man. We all need to protect each other. We're all on the same side. We all bleed the same. We're all human. We're all human, man. So what are we fighting for? What are we doing all this shit for? Like, this is horrible news. We just had a pandemic. Now we gotta worry about Russia and China too? We just had a pandemic. So was that pandemic the start of the plague? Now everything's gonna go down, 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 down. No more good life, no more having a good time, no more chilling with the family and all that. Things are just gonna start heating up and people are gonna figure out how the world really is. Like we've been warned for years. Come on, man. We don't want this. We really don't want this. Not right now. Give us something else. Let a small war take this over. Russia and China. Come on, bro. Anyways, what else do I have to talk about, man? We already know about North Korea. They're trying to get they got 40 nuclear weapons now. Can you believe that? Do you remember the last time that they really talked about North Korea? They only had like 10 nuclear weapons, and we were like, oh, we'd be cool, we great. You know, that'll never happen. North Korea gets silent, and next thing you know, they got 40 nukes. 40 nukes. Now we really don't hear about North Korea no more. Is this their plan to let them build up on these nukes? Do they want to see what happens when we let all these weapons off? All this massive destruction off in the air? I'm starting to believe in that word pandemic, because ever since the pandemic happened, like it seemed like the world has been crazy. Crazy. Nobody is respecting each other. People are standing up against their governments because they don't want to be locked down. Governments are forcing the stuff on people that don't want to take it. Y'all heard of Australia, right? They're knocking on doors and literally forcing them people to do it. I can't say much about the other countries because it gets worse and worse. But look up Australia, man. Australia's literally knocking on their doors, having people at gunpoint and forcing them to take that shit. What is in that shit that y'all forcing them to do it? And the U.S. might be next with these mandates, bro. And there's a big fight, half and half. That could start a civil war right there. Forget the Biden and Trump shit. We're talking about freedom of our body. Freedom to believe what we want to believe in, if there is one or not. What happened to freedom of speech? It's just gone. Just disappeared. No one cares about it no more. You go to the hospital and they can pink slip your ass and send your ass wherever you want, and you could be a normal person. Or your police. The officer, that'd be the next thing. Oh, he don't seem mentally capable of saying that he wants a shot or not, so we're just gonna give it to him. The fuck? I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck you mean? Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, okay, it seemed to get up to 14 people. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Good shit, guys. Shit's getting real, man. It's up to you to wake up and to understand what's going on around you. Keep an eye on your news. And if you don't want to believe your local news, because most people don't and I don't, go to international news. Go to my website, 24/7 War News, where you got most of the news right at your hand. From every country, from Russia to China to India to Ukraine to Taiwan, anywhere, they all give you news from their perspective. That's why I use that website. The elites are the ones doing this to the U.S. It sounds crazy, but it's true. My husband's from Australia, and it's awful there. Yeah, yes, it's awful, man. It's getting horrible. Guys, it's getting horrible. Thank you so much. So much of what you have talked about, I didn't know about. Yeah, a lot of people didn't because they're not talking about this. They are not talking about this. They're trying to keep you guys a blind eye while they just hurry up and build this shit up. There are some sources that's kind of talk about, like I seen on CNN, they're talking about the Belarus and Russia. I was like, whoa, they're actually talking about it, but they're not telling you the basics. They're not saying, oh, this is heating up because NATO's over here and Russia is cautious about their border or anything. They're not telling you any of that. They're blaming it all on Russia. The U.S. and NATO started building up first. We went to Ukraine's border and said that Ukraine had the doorway into NATO, if y'all remember that. No one's telling you that. They're just saying Russia is automatically moving troops to its border. Why are they moving troops to their border? To protect themselves. Ukraine is on their border. The U.S. and NATO is in the Black Sea. I would do the same goddamn thing, move troops over there. If you guys are building up like that. And why is Russia moving those to the border? Because Ukraine, Turkey is thrown to attack Russia's back forces. So yes, they have a right to move their troops to the border. They feel threatened. Not protecting them, not saying they're perfect because they're not. They're far from it. But damn, attack my back forces and you got countries that I don't like on my border, then yes, goddamn, I'm going to send troops over there. Why are you worried about troops that I'm sending to my borders to protect myself? That's y'all are trying to start something. Y'all shooting live fires at each other, shooting missiles in the sea, got hella ships in there. Y'all waking up the bear, bro. And when the bear get broke, when the bear's woke, man, y'all better read up on World War II, bro. It won't be nice. Russia already sent that same threat to Germany. Y'all remember what happened back then. Russia already told Germany. Y'all remember what happened back then. As soon as Russia told Germany that, they're like, hey NATO, can we use y'all nukes? Can we y'all that scared? Said NATO, can we use y'all nukes? Can we find a plan to nuke Russia? They're one-on-one. Oh boy. Thanks for the real news. Of course, man. That's what I'm here for. International news, real news. Shit that's coming out now. And it sucks I can't put it on here while I'm live, but at least I could talk to you guys about the stuff that I do know, that I already read up on this shit. So, to give you a better idea of what the fuck's going on. Cause shit's going, man. They're blowing around these nuclear jets and shit like they're nothing. So what happens if a nuclear jet gets destroyed or something? You know, you got to think of these things, man. Did anyone hear about the crap about China yet? Yeah, about them attacking the U.S. Marked warship. Don't worry, I got that on here. I post everything on this channel. Everything on this channel. And about China supposed to have this surprise attack on Americans. And China talking about killing Americans. I got that video on here. So, I mean, everything's here, man. Everyone, Everything's on this channel. I post everything that I hear about on here. I don't hide shit from you guys. They are bombing them now. Wait, right now? Did they start already? Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to cut this to go check on that. Because if that's true, then I'm gonna have to really post that. Those I listed have great info. I'm looking. Temple, on the U.S. on here. Okay. I'll check them out. Whoa, so what's going on with China? You said they're bombing them now, or you're not trolling, are you? I don't like the trolls that come in here and say there's war going on and then there's nothing. I'm getting it from a news station from India. So China's bombing now? I know they just sold warships to Pakistan, and they were talking about bombing a mock U.S. ship in the desert. But if they're really, I stay up to date on my Coker News, real news. Thank you. Corrupt Bidens destroyed America. His goal was to go to war with Russia, guys. Y'all got to remember that. Him and Ukraine got a big bid. So if Ukraine gets attacked by Russia's going to have a lot of fire, bro. No ships yet. Okay, so what are they attacking? What are they bombing? I'm on here, so I can't go off and look it up. I want to figure out what the hell's going on. Literally, China has explosions, bombs, a lot of shit happening. What the hell's going on? Oh, shit. Alex Jones is battling 1000, calling out what is happening for decades now. That shit's crazy. Yeah, I know. I used to watch him back in the day. And he kind of did what I do, where I put the articles on there in front of you guys and all that. And they call him bad shit crazy and all that. I used to watch him. But I don't know, I kind of fell off the tree and started going my own route with things with that. But yeah, I mean, he was the one that exposed. So was John McAfee. John McAfee was another one. Anyways, it seems like I gotta do a little more research because it seems like some more stuff is going on with China and something with them getting bombed. I don't know how to send links of the news station from India I'm watching. Okay, well, try to explain it the best way you can. Is China under attack, or are they attacking ships, or are they attacking? Or you said no ships, or are they attacking, or are they under attack? Just say that. They keep asking why the U.S. or China's news station sending this out to people. What's the channel's name? Yeah, we need this now. This is important. Damn, man, I'm glad I decided to go live. My ass would have been blindsided myself. Oh, shit. China's president, all powers is owned by his people. Keep doing what you're doing. This is my first live show of yours. Gotta run. All right, man. Have a great day, man. I do this every now and then. I report news. Keep coming back to the channel. Much love. I think it's China's government is attacking the people and getting ready for whatever. Oh, okay. Wait, Chinese government is attacking its own people? We're waking up and they can't divide us much longer. And yeah, McAfee knows it all. Yep. Okay. I see it. I know a couple McAfee people in here. Yes, they are trying to divide us. They're trying to divide us. See, I don't know. So you don't know? Ah, damn. You can't come in here freaking out if you don't even know what's going on. What are you freaking out about, man? I'm not meaning to laugh or anything, but I think you saying China's bombing the U.S. or something right now. That's why I'm like, okay, all right, we need to kind of know about this, or the U.S. is bombing China or some shit. Because we're on a red alert, guys. Like I'm not lying to you. The U.S., Russia, NATO, China, all that's on red alert. Anything can happen at any moment. They already warned World War III can start at any moment. This world could be in the big darkness of winter at any moment. So that's why I constantly try to report this shit daily. That's why I try to get this out to you daily. That's why I try to show you guys everything as fast as I can. Sometimes even later news will show you. You don't know the name of the channel that you're watching. Yeah, I'm sorry not to believe it. And I might just cut this just to look it up and see if there's anything going on, because I have international news. I sent you a DM on Instagram. Okay. I'm not freaking out. It's that China's definitely getting explosions and crap now. Explosions. Oh, and yeah, there's another thing we need to talk about. There's another thing we need to talk about. Why are all these ships going down? Aircraft supposedly crashing. All types of shit around the Middle East. I don't think shit's just cool over there. I don't think people just flying around. I think people are getting shot. I think shit already started. That's why I posted that video, We're at War, because I saw a couple of things the other night that kind of threw me off. There was this, usually in a distance you can see a plane when it has a big light. Well, what I saw in the distance, it wasn't a plane. It was a big star. It looked like a huge star. And at first I was like, oh, that's a really good star. I was looking at it for a while. And as I was walking, the star was getting closer and closer. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, maybe that's no star. And I kept looking at it, and then that motherfucker just shoot it off. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? It literally shoot it off. I've never seen no shit like that in my life, bro. It stood there, got closer and closer, and then zoom, gone. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Bro, I can't explain it to this day what the fuck that was. That was actually 2 days ago. Yeah, what's the channel's name? Give the channel's name. Whew. Might be the day they start. I mean, the U.S. started sending their nuclear unit to Germany, I think 2 days ago. So I'm predicting this war is probably about to start really soon, because Russia's not just going to let the U.S. set up nuclear weapons close to them. It's not going to happen. France and the UK was lucky enough to get theirs. But Germany, nah, that's getting a little too far. I see a lot of these lately too. Something been happened. What do you think COVID was all about? Yeah, to keep us distracted, keep us in the house, keep us from watching shit. As everything happens around us. I hope you can take a break from this sometimes. I don't know where you live. I find a quiet place, phone behind. Oh, yeah, I have my breaks, man. Why? Oh, okay. I'm gonna look that up. They are pretty, they're accurate. They're accurate. I actually watched them. Yeah, she don't play with her reporting. So yeah, I definitely gotta see what China's bombing. Looks like a star planet, but crosses the sky, not a plane or satellite. Yeah. It's just weird. You got it. Good, good. Yeah, I got it. Wyon. I'm gonna look her up and see what's going on with that. All right, guys. Thank you for everybody that came in. I'm gonna report some more today. I might go live again later, but let's see what the fuck's going on. Keep your eyes open. I'm definitely going to maybe start putting some survival tips on here, some preparation tips, better areas to stay in case of a nuclear war with China and Russia, which, I mean, they could pretty much hit anywhere, so nowhere's really safe. I mean, unless you got some kind of secret base under a mountain, that's going to be your best bet. But even then, the shockwaves from the nukes and the world cracking apart and all that, it's just too much, way too much. But I'll do my best for you guys, man. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Peace. Oh, shit.